Welcome back, folks, to Pillars of Eternity. We are going to clear out this map. See where we're at. We're right there. A lot of trolls and stuff like that wandering about. Oh, don't forget that. Abandoned house.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Alright, so now we have access to that. Alright, let's keep rolling. Where's our keep? Stronghold. Main keep. Valley. Requires main keep. Completed. Still working on. Gonna hold off on the eastern. Let's go ahead and complete that too. Oh, can't. Okay. So, Blight Hollow restored. Resting bonuses. It's only just prestige, though. We'll be patient for now. We will be patient.
Hush, Itumuk. We'll just wait a little longer.
Let's talk to her. Dwarven woman dressed in skins and hide leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down. A large white furred fox standing heel as you approach.
Easy, Itumuk. It's not him.
Who are you looking for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Friend is supposed to meet you here?
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know Whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Back up. What does the stranger have to do with your friend?
The long version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasito. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
Why can't you find him? There can't be many people, many of your people in the Drywood. He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest incarnation, which could be anyone. How long have you been looking for Persok? Her painted brow lowers and her compact muscular frame shakes in instance. 5 years. So you've been searching 5 years for a stranger you barely remember? Who could be anyone now?
That about sums it up.
Actually, I know that feeling.
Then you have my sympathies. Hopefully you've got a better lead than I do.
How does the statuesque figure, how does that statuesque figure, figures into it?
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persok. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later.
Shows it out to you. You whisper a sensation in the crowd, but traces of someone.
When I left Nasitok, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright. For a few hours. But most of the time it looks just like this.
Could take a look at it.
I've heard that one before. The whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forkvale told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course. I was on my way out of the Valmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the Wolf Slayer and the twining trees.
What's the Wolf Slayer? Defiance Bay, locals call it the Wolf's Grin. Sounds like he'd be fun to drink on. Go on. Is twining trees a real place? He meant Twin Elms. I haven't been there yet, but I heard that they had something memorable, some especially memorable trees. Go on.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place. Right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after.
May I see the figure?
Why?
I just want a better look at it.
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
She raises, turns light, as your eyes catch a tiny glint, scratching the scenery, and melts away. I see a vision. I see her. So looking water, and ain't you? You catch a musky beast, mist of flesh, scent of vegetation. Your heart beats a little faster. Yeah, you do have to watch your step there. You look down just from a sharp cliff entrance. I see a cliff. A cliff's high over the water. Does that sound familiar? Return the.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
I'm a real watcher. If you've seen the way he stares at dead things, you know he's serious.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Come with me. I have other business in the area, and we can look for Pergus on the way.
If this is your idea of a joke, you may be stuck with me for a while. Lead the way.
Awesome. Sweet. Awesome. Oh yeah. Oh, what does she got? What's she got? She has a bow. And it looks like a fine hunting bow. How's our equipment? Fine war bow. Armor wise, let's see how her armor is. 7. It's fine. Yeah, that's going to be hard to beat. Fine, +2 damage reduction. That's nice. That's really nice. Also, crossbow. We'll give her all of our archery stuff. Warbow. Fine warbow. Fine dagger, fine hatchet. Let's give her a fine warbow. Yeah, that's a lot better. 13 to 20, and that's 17 to 26. Yeah, that's a lot better. Do you have anything else to give her? Yeah, let's give her a hood. Actually, it makes sense if we give her a ped hat. What's he wearing? Just leather armor? That's fine. I guess we could give him that. 725, 7 and 30. Actually, we'll give that to him. Give that to her. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So she'll be backline, but I'm definitely going to be up front fighting. Awesome. Cool. And we have a fox. Wonder if what they're capable of. Oh, wow. HP is pretty low, though. So we have 3 frontliners. 2 frontliners. Gonna collect that. St. Grun's. Uh-oh. Lion. Sure. Just do this. Turn to a werewolf. You'll go that way. You'll do that. Pew pew. Can we knock him down? We'll try it. I think our frontline fire is going to get in front. Well,
Of course.
there we go. Got a lion's hide. See what's up here. Let's check the map. Oh, more lions. Turn to a wolf. Nice. Oh, wow. That damage. See that damage? That's crazy. Look at that.
Of course.
Hearth's Hatchet. Unique. One-handed. Properties: interfering, burning, lashing, rending. Hearth's Harvest. Unique. That's very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see here. What is this? Larder door. Give that to our main tank. Where's that awesome hatchet? Is it dual wielding or one? Interfering, bashing, rending. So oh, okay. Zootite. Excuse me. It's unique hatchet, one-handed. Yep. There we go. That's pretty nice. That's a lot of armor. All right. Cool. Let's keep rolling. Wasn't expecting to find that stuff. So we're looking for a cliff over water. Only place that I know of. Let's talk to her. As you near, you feel a vibration in history containing essence of the sun soul. Voices that seem to call out to you. Group of ogres staring at her. Is it thievery? Camping supply. Sure, we'll take those. She had nothing to say? Okay. Cool. Alright, let's continue our adventures. I like that. I like that fox. Fox is pretty cool. Though I'm not sure what the fox does. Stonewall Gorge. Yeah, that sounds that sounds good. Let's go to the gorge. Some creatures and armor types are especially resistant or vulnerable to specific damage types. Consider the creature's damage reduction on their tooltip and bestiary to decide. Ooh, it's raining. There we go. What's this? Feral druid. Hey, buddy. I'm on your side. Ouch. Alright, let's go ahead and do this.
Please help me here.
Rest up, big guy. We got your back.
Oh, that's not good.
Get up, lad. Let's burn this away.
Just keep quiet.
Ready,
Oh,
Watcher.
run! Run! Oh man, this is bad.
May I help? These ones are in for a walloping.
Oh, did we die? We did die. Oh, that wasn't cool. Hey man, druids are badass, I guess. Maybe we are too low a level? Maybe.
I shall.
We'll try it again. I think it was just we got stunned several times.
I'm here.
And then just go ahead and run to the side.
Yes?
Now I disengage. There we go.
Yes?
Within rough.
Oh, that's not good. See what she can do. Wounding shot. There we go. We all need to focus on one. Consecrate ground. Oh man, this is bad. These guys are just too powerful, man.
Your tail.
What?
Yeah, these guys are just too powerful for me. Yeah, just too powerful. Alright, so just go someplace else. Makes no sense to continue butting our heads against those guys. Let's see here. Let's head. Where should we go? Let's go here. Sure. Oh, it makes sense that we do that. Let's head into the big city.
I shall.
Alright, let's talk to these guys. Watch out for the soul. I see a ship. Watch out for soul. Lavish decorations. Okay, you can find out a lot of stuff about NPCs, but I don't know if it progresses anywhere. Commoner. Watch out for soul. Not sure if this does anything. Oh, we're being observed.
Good day to
Let's see here. We can continue with me about Defiance Bay. Sorry, but I don't have time right now. It sounds like a dozen crackpots running into stirring up trouble again. Be too happy to give you a rundown of the city, literally flavored of a dozen propagandists, of course. I'm looking for a temple of Woldrick. He scratches his beard. Not sure why you'd want to go there. It's in First Fires if you want to see it. You seem on the edge. What's the problem? Thousands of them be told. We've got refugees coming in from all parts under some misguided notion that things are actually better here. But the legacy somehow passed over us. So they've shown up at no prospects and little money and just end up making a worse mess of things. Goodbye. Alright, so that's interesting. Where should we go? Copper Lane. Alright. To the big city. To the big
Defiance
city.
Bay, the city at the heart of the Deerwoods Revolution, now seems on the brink of another. Refugees line the streets, homeless and hungry, displaced by Whiteman's legacy, hoping for relief within the city walls, and finding none. Dissidents congregate to protest and to heckle, calling for an end to animancy and the ouster of their duke. The city's militiamen cast fearful looks as they patrol the streets, their hands trembling at the hilts of their weapons. The capital of a country that had not long ago incinerated a god now appears to be a spark away from sharing the deity's fate.
Alright. So there's a lot of angst going on here. Interesting. Kitty.
Defiance Bay. If ever there was a dry field in need of a cleansing flame, you have found it.
Sure, we'll take that. Can we allow these atrocities to continue unchecked?
How do you do?
You're in town, huh? You've picked an interesting time to visit Defiance Bay. All these refugees flee from the frontier and finding a legacy no better. Us anomancers are going to scorch them and they nest in the seas like rats. You mark my words. Though us dozen are going to put a stop to it. Tell me about the dozens. We're an organization of interested citizens who want to free Defiance Bay from the dangerous influence of animancy and the tyranny of the aristocrats who support them. We also consider ourselves a militia of sorts, seeing the Crucible Knights as little more than a flock of preening nobles in training these days. Just like militia, the dozen, except for the training and the discipline and the code of honor. We've always looked to expand. The more people see things our way, the better the state of the country. You have any interest in hearing more? Stop by Amos Den sometime at the exposition hall. A lot of free thinkers in there, and set straight all the nonsense the nobility and the animancers want you to believe. Might even have some pay in there for motivation types. What are you doing out here? Trying to get these folks to see reason. We're in the midst of a crisis. Instead of purging the nefarious forces of our city, the Duke has granted Animancer dangerous liberties. What do you know about animancy? It's the study and manipulation of essence, which any sane person will tell you is a purview of the gods. The NREs at least has sense to outlaw it, which is the only good thing you can say about them. It's not like magic chanting or the soul reading those ciphers do. It's been around since ancient Eowyn times, and which is why you'll see animators tinkering with Eowyn artifacts. Half-truths all, but he's an enthusiastic performer, I'll give him that. Trouble is, the animators got no idea that the halves whose artifacts actually do, not that they'll admit it. Our sympathies friend is correct about one thing at least. Farewell. Let's talk about the town guard, Judicator. Looking for the Temple of Wonder. Oh, it's the first fires west of the Cripple Keep. Okay. Alright. See who that guy is. Judicator. Alright, so Marketplace, Emmons Hall, Dormitory, Hall of Reveal, Fist Fires. There we go, right there. We're going here first. We are going to stay on task. Looks like they even have an auditorium of sorts.
Following your lead.
Looks like a whole bunch of Looks like, yep. Alright, so just go to the First Fires. Yes. Tombstone icon indicates a memorial. These are personalized messages written by our backers. Many of them break the fourth wall, so players desire complete immersion. Don't read them.
Adair, you have said you fought in the Saints' War, but for which side?
The one that blew up my god.
I didn't mean anything by it. I imagine a man with a head made of fire and light would be very convincing.
Funny thing about Dear Woodens. All that fire and light, they just treated him like another authority figure.
True enough, I suppose. Where is the palace? Buried Temple of Wudra. There we go, right there. This is where we're going. To the temple.
Is this the old church you were looking for?
Yes, it was. This is exactly what we're looking for.
Praise to the exiled queen. May her crown be restored and her justice prevail. Come to pay your respects to the queen that was.
I was told that I'd find the Temple of Warwick here.
And so you did. These savage colonists may have burned it down, but worship of the Oathbinder is alive and well. These stairs lead to the main sanctum.
What stairs?
These stairs, of course. The sanctum was always below ground, adjacent to the catacombs, so it wasn't destroyed by the fires.
Tell me where I might find the entrance to these catacombs.
There are various entrances throughout Defiance Bay, but I dare say the easiest to reach is in Copper Lane. I haven't been to that part of town in ages, but as I recall, it's somewhere near the southern gate.
Interesting. It's truly a pity to see the locals have done to the Lowlands' house of worship. Who are you?
Lord Ardwellen Rugfold III.
Rugfold.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I came to the Deerwood on one of the first ships from Adir, and unlike the yokels and hut dwellers around here, I still keep to the old ways.
What are you doing?
Worshipping Wudica, the exiled queen and Oathbinder. I come every day to offer my devotion. I'd love nothing more than to book passage back to Adia, but it is my Emperor's wish that I serve in these barbaric lands. And so I do.
Tell me more about Woodica.
A queen among the gods. She oversees laws and oaths. Everything has a rightful place, and Woodica watches over them all.
Interesting.
Of course, not everyone accepts this. Even among the other gods, her authority is questioned. But Woodica is also goddess of memory and vengeance, and she remembers. She'll remember every slight and trespass when she reclaims her throne.
You know you're a ghost, right?
I beg your pardon? Is this some sort of joke where you come from?
I'm serious. Just look at yourself.
A madhouse. That's what this town really needs.
Goodbye. You alright? Looking almost like you lost your footing for a minute. To be honest, I'm not feeling so well. You really are a watcher, aren't you? Once in a great many generations, one of my people is born with the ability to speak with souls. Usually such individuals become elders, or a lone set of tracks in the snow. I would have thought my journey would have been easier if I could see what you see, but looking at you, I'm not sure. Neither am I. Believe it or not, I once would have rejoiced to know I'd pick to travel far and search for something great. But even these gifts come with a cost, don't they? Forgive me if I was a little skeptical of your abilities before. I can't say I've met a real watcher before. But don't worry about him. He just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer him up. So just let him. Once you've seen it a few times, the shock wears off. Every time he goes a little strange in the face, I try to see if I can hear anything. It hasn't worked for me. See if you can get him to tell you what the spirits say. Alright. So now we need to go to the Copper Quarter. Okay. So to the Copper Quarter. Copper Lane. There we go, Copper Lane. I'm sure we're bypassing a lot of quests and stuff like that, but I'm kind of curious on the main part. Well, this is a good place to stop, Zane. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you folks in the next video, alright? Bye.